Yeah, the mystery stick is a bonus. I just have to. I was taking pictures because Neptune asked me to. All the just gross things about the place. It's not that bad once you start living in it, and you know it's all about being outside. It's about the location. When you first come in, you get a bad first impression because the windows are all grimy and it's just gross. You can't open them. Everything's broken. The blinds are all rusty and hard to open and break. They break.
Also, there weren't enough towels. And
not enough towels. There's paint all over the windows. It's just, come on, people.
There's no fan in the bathroom?
Come on. Well, it's musty. It got hurricane damaged. I understand that. We got a lot of trash. We got, we're checking out tomorrow, and I hate to make this my review video. It's a bad review. I mean, this place has so much potential as the location is just amazing. And these units are not bad, but when the walls are freaking dirty with it's just filthy. Like, somebody needs to wash the walls and paint them. But nobody ever designed VR nor Neptune give a shit. All they care about is keeping it booked. Keep the people coming through.
In the parking situation, like telling some people.
Look, there's handprints. There's like fingerprints. Dirty
telling some people there's designated parking.
Oh yeah, the parking situation. When you show up, you don't even know what room you're gonna get. You hope you paid enough for a decent room, but they show you 2 sofas in here. It's like a common room. Don't rearrange the furniture. But we did anyway. We're going to change it back to exactly how it was. But it's totally, the depiction is not matching the reality when you show up, and that leads to even more disappointment. You're just like, what the fuck? This is not what I thought it was going to be. Okay, but I started the video. I'm looking in the closet here. There's like an inch of dust on this nasty ass insulation falling out light bulb here. And then you're supposed to hang your clothes on this shit. What? So it's disgusting. And then back in the corner here, I was like, what is this? What even is this? They have a little, it's one of the amenities. It's supposed to like really make your vacation a wonderful time. They give you a fucking dusty wooden stick. What the fuck is this? What do you use it for? I got a dusty wooden stick with some white hair hanging off of it. Yay! What the fuck? Woohoo! Oh, this makes it worth $4.50 for 3 nights. Shit. I'm gonna be like shuffling my wooden stick. Oh shit. But the guy staying downstairs is a nice guy. I don't wanna bang on the roof. He's got a 7 a.m. flight. So, as long as I'm making this video. Okay, as long as I'm making the video, I'll show everything. The walls in here are disgustingly dirty. She wanted me to show you the assortment of.
In the far right cupboard.
These cupboards. They're just fucking dirty. Everything is just disgusting.
And then
this drips. You see the. Okay. Upper right. It's like. Okay, that's another thing too. When you go to sweep, okay, just touching the broom, it's like somebody could take a fucking wipe and just wipe off the broom. You can just feel that it's like disgusting. Nobody's cleaned that surface. Touching surfaces, it's gross.
No, look at the pans.
The first thing you pull out is a pan. You want to have. Oh my God, there's oil. It's just
look at the
gross.
Teflon coming out some of the pans.
This is great. Nobody can go to Goodwill and spend $5 on a new cookware for the place.
That's not the worst one.
I know it's not the worst one, but it's just like, throw it away. Why would they even have this here? God. I mean, nobody's coming back. You could make this a place where people come back year after year. It's a great location. But the way they got it, you're gonna stay far. You're gonna do something else next time. Stay far away from this shit. I don't know what that is.
I don't know.
They got a dishwasher at least.
I actually would come back, but I bring my own pans.
Well, that's the part of it is like maybe it's run down on purpose. It's like supposed to be like, oh, it's seedy, or it's like it allows, there's just like the neglect, the aspect of neglect allows. What I always thought when I saw abandoned buildings and things that were in like obscene neglect, it's a spiritual dynamic. I don't need to say any more about it. But this place got hit by a hurricane. It got hit by a hurricane, and so there's some water damage in the roof. I'd imagine some things are wrong with it. But when you take a shower and this shit doesn't drain, it actually fills up with water because the drainage is so bad. Everything is gross, and you can put hairs on the wall and they'll stay there for months. I guarantee it. This thing, I work in a glass factory, man. You know, first of all, this level of inset, we wouldn't even ship that. But you know how easy it would be to get a replacement panel and just not have it look so fucking scuzzy? It looks fucking scuzzy. And then this window, I had to be the Freemason and take the screws out to open the window. But when there's no ventilation and you're taking a shower, it's going to get moldy and mildewy or whatever. You want to open the window to at least have some ventilation. So I did that for them. These screws are up here, locking the window in place. I'll replace them when I leave, but you got to have some ventilation in the bathroom. So ridiculous. Anyway, that's the oh yeah, well, that's why the ceiling is cracking and falling apart. But once you get in here, the door doesn't shut properly. It's impossible. See that? So the bathroom in the common room is fucked because you feel like someone's gonna look through the crack at you. Well, you don't feel like that, but you feel like there's nowhere to put your clothes. You got to put your clothes on the sink or down on the floor, which is dirty and disgusting. All it takes is to put a hook right here so you can hang up whatever you were wearing, hanging on a hook here or there. I mean, just the littlest bit of thought in the redesign of this place. Designed VR, whatever, vacation rental, whatever. We're gonna get out of here and leave it better than we found it. This has been long and ranty and rambly, and I've had my fill of alcohol, so we're gonna leave it at that. Is that blood?
Mention not only do we need more comfort.
Is that a speck of blood on the wall?
More towels.
What the fuck is on the wall over here?
We had
Dirty bedding,
here and 2 towels.
dirty towels.
3 people and 2 towels.
I mean, Pablo seems like a nice guy, but he's just a front. He's just a handsome guy. They send him out. Oh, why don't you front the hotel for us? Like, oh yeah, I'm the one that cleans everything. You don't like the way it is, and he pretends. He does his.
And then also, like,
blood on the
if
ceiling.
A washer and dryer should have 3 towels per person, 3 bath towels per person.
I'm not making fun of you, Pablo. You're all right, but geez, man, somebody could fucking. This place is a wreck.
Because there isn't any turn down service.
No, we weren't asking for
no,
special service.
But we're asking for enough towels, like 3 days, 3 people. That's
1 towel each would be nice, yeah.
No, we got 1 towel each. That's all we got. But
no, that's all you
per
get.
day,
No, you just like you're responsible for your 1 towel, and that's fine. I didn't think.
No, not if you don't have a dryer, if you don't have any turn down service.
There's a washing machine and a dryer
towels per person.
over there somewhere. But
And it's a small towel too.
well, so what?
I got a towel.
Then this lockbox is another story how glitched out it is. I didn't get. Yeah, I see 1 towel. It's right there. Well, then there's the other one right there as a doormat, so because of Sandy.
Did you get a towel? Because you might
And all the tiles are cracked everywhere. Which I don't really care, but it'd be easier to replace that. And then you won't have a bad first impression when you come in here. You're like, holy shit, this place is fucking wrecked. It's a dump.
Oh, okay. First impression was the aluminum foil on the stove.
Yeah, and you see that in the photos. That I was expecting that, and I figure, oh, that's just an easy way for them to clean it, or just leave it. But it never really gets dirty because there's nothing to cook with, because they give you shit for fucking Oh my god. Okay, so it's getting bad now. I gotta end this video. You're not cooking here. That aluminum foil is not going to be changed because it doesn't need to be, because nobody's ever going to fucking cook here. And when you turn the oven on to cook a pizza, we got some frozen pizzas just for munchies in the room. You can turn it up to whatever you want, but then where's the... I mean, you're prone to burning a pizza. You can't see if it's off. The paint is rubbed off. Oh, that one's... You know, I don't know, it's...
Basically, I think they just need new pans.
You need new pans. You need to clean those damn walls.
And
Give it a new paint job.
do you really disagree with me that we need more towels?
I don't think you're entitled to towels. There's a laundry facility here, but it's on the back side.
Okay, well there isn't any like information here that...
Yeah, there's no information. You don't know which parking space you have, and you don't know which room you have until you like show up and like, well, what the fuck?
So
They give you a room code.
maybe a little welcome packet with some information.
Oh yeah, here's their welcome packet. Design VR has nothing to do with this room. It's about fighting COVID together with Design VR. You know how they're going to fight COVID? By totally neglecting the property. All this is a CDC comic strip about how you're supposed to put your mask on and do your shit and wash your hands when they don't even wash anything over here. I guarantee
So how about
the cleaning crew is nobody. The cleaning crew, there's no cleaning crew. Yeah, how about some information about where the hell you are? This is like 10 pages of bullshit about COVID. Like, who cares, dude? This has not got anything to do with
We all know about COVID.
Neptune Resort. This got nothing to do with Neptune Resort. You walk in here and you see the neglect and you see that, and it just sucks. You're pissed. I would have gone to Snooze. Snooze down the road seemed like a good place, but it was only, it was a 1-bedroom, but they didn't have the sofa bed. I chose this one because it had a common room with a sofa bed, so there's like almost 2 bedrooms. But then they didn't even have, they had like 2 sofas. In the picture they wanted to tell you that they had the common room was like going to be a nice seating area, with a couple of sofas. But now there's the bed, and then there's like a chair and some chairs. This is way too long, man. I'm not ever gonna post this. It's just way too long now. Well, if I post it, it'll be edited or something, because we're just ranting and showing this shit. And we didn't even show, the room. But if you're going for a special occasion or going for a birthday like we were, you don't want to be disappointed. You want to have a good, smooth, like, wow, I love this place. And we've been there plenty of times. Wow, this is great. I love this place. And we could have had that again here, except for it just is not up to code. Oh my God, what the hell? Look at how they did the marble. Look at how they did that. The craftsman, the workmanship. I don't know what the fuck. Look at that. The inset there, and then look at this one. And then look at this one. Yeah, I tried to mention the parking a bunch of times.
Okay.
Like, we paid a little bit extra to get this parking pass, and it says there's no designated parking areas around here, so that parking pass, it's good for any spot on the city streets. But when you look for your spot for this room, it's what, 201? There is no 201. So I figured, well, there's no 201, so there's no designated parking spot. So I parked in 301, whatever. I think people are choosing random spots as long as there's an open spot and you got a parking pass. That's what the fucking deal was, right? That's what the play was. That's what made sense to me. Then I got some guy bitching, oh, we're just trying to check into 301 and you're in our spot. And they were waiting for 10 minutes in the hot sun for me to move my car. Okay, buddy, I'm moving it right now. And then
telling the truth, because we saw no designated
there's
parking.
no designated parking, so I don't know what his problem was. I don't know how he knew what his parking spot was supposed to be and what his room was supposed to be, except for 301 is like, might be the top suite over there. And that's the only one they got. They don't have 3 stories on these other 2 buildings. It's like a 4-building complex. There's 2 wings with 2 stories, 1 wing with 3 stories, and then the back building. So, and it's all separately owned by whoever. It's just so, the management and whoever runs this place. I've been ranting, man. I've been ranting for like 20 minutes. But, and we left it a mess. You can see we're all partied out. So goodbye.
You know what would be great if somebody actually lived on site.
I think Pablo lives on site. He's got his little caretaker apartment. But shit, if he can, you can't leave it up to one man and have him be your fall guy.
And there's like no information here that says, oh, if you
There's
need
no
help-
information
if you
here.
need help, call Pablo. If you need any.
Yeah, there's nothing, dude. It's just you happen to run into him. And then the other guy that came out to the beach, we were sitting out there. How does he know that we're the, like, they're watching you? They sent some guy that barely speaks any English to tell me to move my car.
Yeah, how
He
do they know
couldn't
people?
even, he was like showing me, oh, okay, you park in 207 now. And great, I'm going to park there. I did park there, but it's like, what if somebody checks in now? What, is there not a room 207? There might not be a room 207. It's just fucked up, the information. And then you communicate back to them, okay, they told me to move, and I moved within 10 minutes, and the guy's mad at me for not moving quick enough because he's checking into 301, blah, blah, blah. And then I moved to where he told me to move, but now how am I, like, is somebody going to check in at 207, and I won't be able to, and they're going to tell me to move again, or what's the game here, man? It's like fucking loosey-goosey, false information or bad information, or, oh yeah, then so they told me to move, and I said, okay, I moved, but am I okay to still park here? And the next information they sent me was some generic shit about, okay, hey, you're ready for checkout tomorrow. We're just making sure. Here's the checkout checklist. You get your garbage out. So it's all generic communications. And I'm ranting for way too long, and we'll see. We'll clean it up, and it'll be put back together better than we found it, for sure. These fucking, if you stay here, these blinds are rusted out. It's all rusted out, dude. You can barely move this shit, and if you try too hard, you're gonna break them. So nobody better blame you for breaking them because they're broken already. And you can see it's just ridiculously bad quality work. This place could be done way better. The end. I don't know. There's no way to end it off except for to tell you all the windows are locked down. It had hurricane damage. I don't know why they don't let you open the windows. It would do it some good to get dried out, except for maybe it's way too humid outside, and it would be worse if it got more humid in here. There's easy shit to fix, like the walls are falling apart. I don't know. I don't know how to wrap it up. It's just gross. When you first walk in, you're like, oh God, what the fuck? What the fuck? What is this? Tracy, look, what is this?
I don't know, man.
This fancy little nub coming out of the wall. I mean, what is that even?
I don't know.
That's a special, it's like an artistic installation that you can only find at the Neptune.
There are a couple things that I would say are slightly kind of commendable. The granite countertop and the dishwasher.
Oh, yes.
So those are nice.
Okay. Somebody tried to update it 15 years ago,
Mm-hmm.
and they got some granite window seals, some marble, whatever. But I don't know what this shit is. What is this shit? I'm gonna take some pictures. Sorry for the long fucking video.
Mm-hmm.
But hey, you're gonna spend your $450 to come here.
Also the
You want to know what's really happening.
also the shade of blue that they used for the wall. They just need to do that again.
Painted a different color. Well, wash the walls from all the
Just
fucking
wash it.
shit on the walls
It was a good paint job.
and the dust, and replace a light bulb. There's no way to even turn this light on, so I don't even know why that's here. But it's got like an inch of dust on it, and instantly, yeah, we gotta go to bed. Bye. Bye bye. Bye bye bye. Bye bye bye.